Hello and welcome back to Step Up Med's Cardiovascular Physiology series. In this episode, we're diving into special circulations, organ systems with unique blood flow patterns and controls. We'll cover the brain, kidneys, skin, and fetal circulation, and explain why each is special. By the end of this episode, students should be able to define what makes a circulation special, understand the unique features of cerebral, renal, cutaneous, and fetal circulation, describe how blood flow is regulated differently in these systems, apply this understanding to clinical situations, e.g. shock, thermoregulation, pregnancy.
Some organs require precise control of their blood supply or have distinct structural features. We call these special circulations. They include the brain, which must maintain constant flow, the kidneys, which filter huge volumes of blood, the skin, which adjusts flow to control temperature, and the fetal circulation, which bypasses the lungs entirely. The brain receives about 15% of cardiac output, and it's tightly regulated. Cerebral blood flow remains constant across a wide range of pressures, usually between 60 and 160 millimeters of mercury. This is called autoregulation. Flow is most sensitive to carbon dioxide. High CO2 levels cause vasodilation. Low CO2 causes vasoconstriction. This is why hyperventilation can make you feel dizzy. The brain is also protected by the blood-brain barrier, which restricts movement of substances from blood to brain tissue.
The kidneys receive about 20 to 25% of cardiac output, which is extremely high compared to their size. This isn't because they need more oxygen, it's to allow efficient filtration of plasma. Renal flow is tightly autoregulated by the myogenic mechanism and tubuloglomerular feedback. These ensure stable perfusion, even when systemic pressure changes. The afferent and efferent arterioles help fine-tune glomerular pressure. However, the kidneys are very sensitive to hypotension and can easily suffer ischemia during shock. The skin plays a vital role in thermoregulation. Cutaneous blood flow varies widely, from just 1% up to 60% of cardiac output, depending on temperature. It's primarily controlled by the sympathetic nervous system. In cold conditions, sympathetic tone increases right-pointing arrow vasoconstriction. In heat, sympathetic withdrawal leads to vasodilation. The skin also contains arteriovenous anastomoses, especially in the fingers, toes, and ears. These allow rapid changes in blood flow for heat loss or conservation.
The fetus relies on the placenta for oxygen and nutrients. Fetal circulation uses three key shunts to bypass organs that aren't yet functioning. Ductus venosus bypasses the liver. Foramen ovale connects right atrium to left atrium. Ductus arteriosus connects pulmonary artery to aorta. This setup allows oxygenated blood from the umbilical vein to reach the brain and body efficiently. After birth, the lungs expand and oxygen levels rise. This leads to closure of all three shunts, establishing normal adult circulation. Let's recap the key features of each special circulation. Cerebral, constant flow, regulated by CO2, protected by blood-brain barrier. Renal, high flow for filtration, auto-regulated by local mechanisms. Cutaneous, variable flow for temperature control, driven by sympathetic tone. Fetal, uses placental oxygen and shunts to bypass liver and lungs. Each of these systems is uniquely adapted to serve its function, and understanding them helps explain many clinical conditions, from stroke to shock, heatstroke, and congenital heart disease.
Now test your knowledge with this quick question. Which of the following shunts blood from the pulmonary artery to the aorta in fetal circulation? A. Foramen ovale. B. Ductus venosus. C. Ductus arteriosus. D. Aortic isthmus. Leave your answers in the comments below. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll explore coronary circulation and what happens during ischemia and myocardial infarction. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the full cardiovascular playlist for more high-yield revision. See you in the next one.